Hey everyone, RogueGold here, and today, before we get into the topics of this video, I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to anyone listening who may be in America, or, just happy holidays in general to anyone around the world. I hope you have some awesome things planned and coming up, but today we do have a few things within the Division universe that we need to talk about and cover, mainly regarding the Division 2 and Heartland, so that's what I want to get into today, and yeah, let's just get right to it. So currently, I am sitting here about 15 past the hour, the news hour that is, of all the Division news stuff that always comes out on their Twitter. I will say I won't say we, but there were a lot of people in the community expecting the next episode of the Intelligence Annex series for the Division 2 to drop today. That being because when we got the announcement of that series back in October, when we were told kind of the general roadmap that would lead up to the release of this new big update for the game in February, they said that once a month we would be getting a new Intelligence Annex article revealing some new details about the coming update. The first one was on the last Thursday of October. It was like the 28th, I want to say. And that article told us that once a month we'd be getting one. So a lot of us assumed, okay, end of November, come to this week. Today that I'm recording this and going to post this is the last Thursday of the month. So I assumed that they would keep the streak of doing these things on a Thursday. And now I've given them their 15-minute window past the hour, and there's nothing. We're not getting one today. That is disheartening. Of course, that is very disappointing. It doesn't mean that we couldn't still get one in the next few days. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But yeah, especially considering there hasn't been any communication on it from Yannick, from anyone. I mean, he's the main guy to go to these days. It kind of gives me the vibes that something went awry, and maybe we're not going to get one this month for whatever reason. And because usually if they have a plan about something, Yannick will usually get in front of it. Then we kind of seen that happen this year. When the Fei Lao was, mission was coming up, he got in front of it and said there was not going to be any changes to the mission. He didn't want anyone to get too excited about that. When people kept asking about the new content coming, he would say, yes, it's coming, just wait for more details. So he kind of likes to get in front of that stuff before it builds too much. And I feel like this is the case where we're now on the day and we still haven't heard anything from the official account, from Yannick, from anybody, and that is a bit concerning. But let's talk about what this could mean moving forward for the Division 2 and, these plans that they laid out to us last month. So just because I and a lot of other people assumed that they would carry the tradition from last month and release the next episode of the Intelligence Annex on a Thursday, that doesn't necessarily mean it can't still come out this month. The last day of the month is the 30th on Tuesday, and Tuesday is also a big news day for the Division in general. That's when we got the big announcement last month of, kind of revealed to us the update, the roadmap leading to it. That big article that came out 2 days before the first Intelligence Annex, which talked about the specialization revamp, that came out on a Tuesday. So they could very well do this next installment on the 30th, next Tuesday. But the other thing that we are still waiting to get for the Division 2 is the details and full reveal of this event that they told us is happening in December. If you'll recall in that article, they told us that in December that we would be getting an in-game event that would rerun some player favorite global events, give us apparently new rewards to chase, and house a brand new apparel event in the game. And we still have heard nothing new on that ever since that. So it's been, a full month now. I would presume that would begin in the first 2 weeks or so of December. And so we kind of are getting to the point where we need the details on that. Tuesday is also the final date of anything happening in the season. That's currently happening in the Division 2, the Season 7, end of watch rerun. That is when the reanimated global event ends. That's when the league ends. And after that, nothing is on the timeline. It just says we have 11 more weeks until the supposed February drop date for the new content. So I think a few things could happen on Tuesday. One, nothing happens, which would be highly disappointing, and I think we would have some serious cause for concern there. Two, we get just a news drop of the details of the December event, which I think is certainly likely. I think we are probably going to get that very soon, and Tuesday would make the most sense. Or C, we get that and the Intelligence Annex article kind of bundled into one. I don't know how likely that is. Like I said, I think the fact that we don't have any word on that article yet kind of spells to me that we might not be getting one this month for whatever reason, which would be very unfortunate, but that might just be what's going to happen. So I apologize to anyone who I might have led on to believe that we were going to get this thing this week. I certainly think that would have been the most logical trend for them to follow. Obviously, that didn't happen for whatever reason. But of course, if they do drop this thing tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, whenever, I will, of course, do a video covering it whenever it does come out. But yeah, apologies that it was not today. But like I said, keep your eyes out next week for either that to come out or for details about the December event to come out, or just, an update from Yannick about what's going on now that we're, a month out from that announcement and we have really no word about what's kind of going on behind the scenes. So keep an eye out for that next week. Of course, I will cover it here and I will, keep you informed. The other thing I wanted to talk about in this video, since we're just kind of, updating you guys about what's going on with the Division 2, I wanted to relay some plans for you guys that I have now kind of solidified for the next coming weeks regarding the Division Heartland. Now, we all know about the whole leak and fiasco with that went on, a week or two ago, with all the leaks on the console stores and whatnot. And part of that leak was a date posted on, I think it was the Xbox listing, that said, apparently, whatever version of the game was up on the stores was coming out on February 23rd. That has led to a lot of speculation about whether or not the game or some sort of form of early access or whatever might be coming around. It might be coming out right around the same time the Division 2's update drops in February of 2022. It's all very confusing, especially considering the contradicting information of the delay and then the very detailed information and artwork that we got with that listing on the console stores. It's led to a lot of people wondering what's going on. My personal belief and conclusion, and I said this in my Heartland video the other week, is that we are set to get some sort of official reveal very soon. I think Ubisoft is trying to really now take control of the image. They're ready to finally put some stuff out about the game, and I do very much think that we're getting that in the near future. And so, you may recall that a few, maybe month and a half back, I did a video on the possibility that Heartland could be revealed at the Game Awards for 2021. Now, that was before they even announced the delay, but now that we have that information, like I said, that kind of contradicts that, I think it's even more of a possibility now that we could be seeing the Division Heartland revealed and showcased at the Game Awards. If you don't know, the Game Awards is a end-of-year show hosted by Jeff Keighley, who is a big insider in the gaming industry. They obviously give a lot of awards out for the games that have come out that year with different nominees that they have already announced by this point, and they always do a fair amount of reveals for games, like I said, across the industry of all types, AAA, indie, all of that stuff. And I follow Jeff on Twitter, and he has been teasing a lot how many reveals they have set up for this event this year, and he certainly makes it sound like it's going to be a huge deal, kind of like a E3 2.0 for 2021. And so I very much think there is a possibility. I'm not saying it's confirmed, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I think there is a legitimate possibility that we could see the Division Heartland revealed at the Game Awards, like I speculated, like I said, a month and a half back. And so because of that, I've looked into it, and anyone has the clearance to co-stream that event without penalty or without risk of copyrights or any of that stuff. So because of that, I'm going to do a live watch along of the Game Awards on Thursday, December 9th is when it is happening, in the evening of Pacific time, because they do it in California, is when that is going to happen. And I'm going to live stream that in the hopes that we might be seeing the reveal of the Division Heartland. And if we do, I think it'd be very cool if I was live on stream to give you guys my live reaction when they do. So you can expect that. That is 2 weeks from today, and I'm not sure what time they're going live. I haven't fully seen the details on that yet, but I will figure it out, and I will be going live at the same time, and we will watch along to the event and hope that the Division Heartland might make a showing. It would be pretty epic if it did, and so that's why I just kind of want to do it, just in case. But even if it doesn't, we'll just have a good time and watch along for this pretty cool event for the gaming industry that happens every year. So that is what to look forward to as far as the Division Heartland goes. In 2 weeks, I will be live streaming that in the hopes that we might be getting the reveal at the Game Awards. If not, then we'll kind of, speculate from there about what might be going on with the game, given those leaks that came out, like I said, a few weeks back. By then, hopefully, we'll have more, cadence as to what's going on with the Division 2 right now. When is this event in December coming? What happened to the Intelligence Annex article for November? A lot of that stuff should be answered within the next week. And so, like I said earlier, of course, just keep your eyes here on the channel, and I will keep you updated as to what's going on with that. You can also go follow me on Twitter at Rogue_Gold if you want live updates on that stuff. I'll always retweet and talk about the latest, developer announcements and whatnot. So if you want to stay up to date, follow me there. Subscribe here on the channel to see those videos come out when the news breaks. And yeah, guys, just wanted to update you all quickly what is going on today with the Division 2 and Heartland, what to look forward to in the coming weeks. And yeah, I am disheartened that we didn't get the article today, but I am still excited for what's to come, and I hope they can kind of regain that lost momentum that has happened today over the next few weeks with whatever may be coming. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you can be updated every time I upload. Let me know your thoughts about this stuff today. I already know it's going to be a very negatively filled comment section. That's all right. We'll just see what everyone thinks. But yeah, everyone, keep an eye out for what's to come in the next few weeks. Hopefully it is exciting stuff. So that's going to do it for me. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And until the next one, guys, RogueGold out.